Programme in the Life with series looks at the daily challenges of asthma tonight at 8:30 here on 1. But now Scotty has a confession to make, but it may come too late in Shortland Street.
She thinks you're a no-go. She's not going to hang around waiting. She's going to go for the consolation prize.
Real relationships are based on friendship and trust. Rushing into sex is a surefire way to mess everything up.
No point finding out you've got a dud on your wedding night. I say try before you buy.
I never imagined it could be so good. We have something so special, Shanti.
We do, yeah.
Off for a run.
Gonna join me?
Hell no.
Hey, I was thinking about what you said yesterday. That I've been stuffing around too long with Shanti.
Yeah, if you don't do something quickly, then Denise should move in.
Exactly. Yeah, well, the thing is, mate, you were right. She's gonna slip through my fingers if I don't take some action, so I'm gonna talk to her today. See if we can try again.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, it didn't work out once. What's to say it won't crash and burn again?
You were the one telling me to get off my butt and get her back.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I don't want to be the one responsible if it doesn't work out again.
No, I still love her. I never stopped.
So what are you up to today, Hunter? Are you planning on moving off that couch at all?
Oh, not until my shift starts, which is in 9 hours.
You know what most people in your position would do, Hunter?
University papers.
Yes, you could easily fit them in around the hours you're working at the IV, son.
That's right, and we don't mind if you keep
I
working.
believe you're late for work, Mum.
Work can wait. This conversation is important.
Yeah, I know. I can have it without you. I've heard it so many times before. Why don't we start with, it can't hurt to have a backup plan.
Oh, and then it will move on to people with a university education are treated differently.
And then Popsy will chip in with his standard, and what about the social life? Boy, we partied when we were at uni.
I do not speak like that, Hunter.
Goodbye, all.
Don't work too hard.
Yes, well, I suppose it would be impossible for you to fit the papers in anyway. Wouldn't want them to clash with all the modelling jobs that you're juggling.
Don't be mean.
What's the nature of the industry? You know that.
Yes, I do. Which is why I find it incredible that a seemingly intelligent boy such as yourself...
this conversation over and over and over.
It would help you fill in the hours while you're waiting for the phone to ring.
It's only because he cares.
Yeah, I get that. You know what really does my head in, though?
What?
The fact that he's absolutely right.
I've moved Mr. Matthews so we can get an urgent platelet count done. Dinesh, platelet count for Mr. Matthews?
Sure.
Martha Riley is observing today, so I don't want any more stuff-ups.
I'll be on top of my game, I promise.
And this is the surgical nurse's station.
Ah, just like all the others except for the yellow. Nifty.
This is Dr. Giovanni. He's a surgical registrar. Let's walk and talk. Shanti.
No, the numbers. We're expecting 3 discharges this afternoon.
Can I buy you a coffee on your next break?
What's wrong?
Well, nothing's wrong. I'd just like us to talk about, well, us.
Us.
As a couple. Or a potential couple, again. Shanti, I'd like us to give our relationship another go. So how about that coffee then?
You didn't want me.
I was unfair and unreasonable, and I realise that now.
I can't do this. I'm get notes to get together and...
I see.
No, you don't see. I do want to talk to you, but...
This afternoon then.
Shanti, urgent for you.
This afternoon. It's a date.
Shanti Kumari.
Oh, looks like I might need to replace the bed in the spare room.
No, it's fine. It's 100 times better than the old thing I'm sleeping on at Sarah and TK's.
You know, it might be better if you just gave up the room at their place and moved in permanently to the spare room at home.
I thought we discussed that.
Well, you're there a couple of nights a week anyway, and think how great it will be for Harry to have us both under the same roof. Like flatmates.
Flatmates who might eventually end up in bed together, is that what you're thinking?
Did I say that?
Look, I like the way things are now. We're actually friends. We're actually getting on okay. I'm in no hurry to change anything.
Flatmates. Spare room, seeing Harry every single morning, nothing more. The offer's there.
Morning, Trent. Just need to mark your operation site. This ileostomy will rest your bowel so it can heal from surgery. It won't be permanent, and all going well, we'll be able to reverse it in 3 to 6 months. See you on the other side.
Everything all right?
Is the bag going to be above the belt line?
I'm afraid so, but it'll only be for 3 to 6 months, as Dr. Jones pointed out.
That can't be right.
Dr. Jones has done hundreds of these procedures. Are your children coming to visit tomorrow?
So I can explain to them what a colostomy bag is. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be 6 months tops, Mr. Baker.
I've had polyps for 6 years. I had the guts to do something about it earlier. I wouldn't be walking around with a blimmin' poo bag.
It's an unpleasant part of the surgery, but it won't last forever. It's such a short time, really.
It's not short enough. Do you think my wife is going to want to share a bed with me with that disgusting thing sticking out the side of me?
Quite a long list of PCC initiatives I put together.
Miss Riley is bound to be impressed. My bone idle son, what can I do for you?
Bit of news, actually. This morning when you left, I decided that you were right. Time to admit defeat and come to terms with the fact that modelling may never happen for me.
Oh, praise the Lord. Does this mean I can pick up a university calendar on the way home?
I haven't finished yet. So, I was going to ring my agent, but she beat me to it and rang me first. I have a callback for a major contract working with, wait for it, Anya Sadavenko.
Anya who the whatto?
Oh, Kellen, please, even I've heard of her. Next Kate Moss, they reckon.
Right. So you've got a call back, which is another audition, but you haven't actually got the job.
I am the only one that they are seeing. They already hired a guy, but then Anya went blonde, and so they had to dump him because he was a blonde too. And I only have to go in there today to show them I haven't changed my appearance from when they last saw me.
Well, that's amazing, Hunter. Congratulations.
Hold on. They want to hire you because you're not blonde.
Pretty much.
So they're not interested in your qualifications or your talent. It's the hair colour.
Does it look like I care? I mean, I'm about to earn more in a week than you ever have. Worth waiting for, wasn't it?